The fnaf community is cringe. Now you might hear this sentence and say, "Oh yeah, Chicken Chad, we're not freaking retards," and you'd be right. Everybody knows that communities filled with mostly young kids is going to be cringe. But on the contrary, I still think it'd be very interesting to take a deep dive into this community today. So grab a snack, and because this video might be a tad bit long, and enjoy the video. Alright, so the first guy on the chopping block would be Daco. Daco is an extremely popular FNAF YouTuber with almost 2 million subscribers. Now you're probably sitting there saying, well, Chicken Chad, he's not a bad guy. You'd be right, he really hasn't had any drama or exposed videos made on him. And from what I understand, he's a pretty good guy. But Jesus Christ, I can't stand this content. Now obviously, this is mostly opinion based in this section, but his content caters to kids, very obvious. But I think he has way too much of a FNAF obsession. And sure, he has some videos besides FNAF, but most of his content is mostly FNAF. His reactions to the FNAF security breach trailers are just way too over the top.
It's been such a difficult day for all of us.
I've never seen someone react to a FNAF trailer screaming, crying, and almost having a stroke. Alright, now I understand, right? Fandoms have to have people obsessed so the fandom can survive. But screaming and yelling in a FNAF trailer is way too much. And in videos, he's a grown man and freaking screams in every single one of his videos, alright? I came to watch content, not to have my ears bleeding. And he also makes music, because of course he does. Every popular YouTuber makes music. His music is god-awful, alright? Especially in some of his songs like Count the Ways, where he tries to do like Funtime Freddy impressions, and it grates my ears. And yes, I did have to sit down there and listen to his music. Please God help me. Alright, for our second creator today is Theft King. Theft King is a bumbling man-child. So basically, to sum up the drama he's been in, Kane Carter, well-respected member of the community, who has made the popular fan game Pop Goes, he's known to be a little bit of a goofy goober and a little troll, a little silly sausage. He used to go back on 4chan during back in the days and like troll everybody. He'd go on Reddit and troll and Twitter and troll. And so basically, one day he made a tweet about FNAF commentary YouTubers and their clickbait tactics, and Theft King saw this, and Theft King's little monkey brain went absolutely berserk. This man went crazy. All right, he made a video called "An Open Letter to Kane Carter," where he says that people have sent him death threats, which is terrible. Please do not send people death threats over something as silly as a little drama in a video horror game filled with mostly children. Alright, don't do that. And would later go on his stream and have a freaking baby rage, a hissy fit, some might say. He's basically crying in the video and gets down his hands and knees and begs Kane Carter to respond to him, because I guess this is like his only chance of getting really, really popular. He also, and I quote, said, "I hope if there's a hell, I hope Kane burns in hell." And in all this drama, Theft King is probably the worst person in it and is a massive hypocrite. He claims like Kane Carter weaponizes his audience, yet does the same in his videos because he's trying to convince him that Kane Carter is the worst person on earth and you need to go attack him. And he also made a 5-hour member-only stream where he's supposed to play some of Kane Carter's games. Like I think he's supposed to play Pop Goes, right? But instead of that, instead of being a decent human being and just letting go of this over one tweet, he spends 5 hours of his life complaining about Kane Carter. After this, Kane made a response video on him, right? And now Theft King is just done. Like, no one likes him anymore. Like, no one likes his videos. People make fun of him in his comments. And he's gone down as a massive hypocritical man-child who clickbaits his fans. Typhoon Cinema is our third person and will be our final creator before we move on to something else. He makes pretty terrible SFM YouTube videos. Um, he makes a lot of these are like try not to laugh challenges because those are pretty popular on YouTube currently. He steals the audio or animations from other YouTube videos and puts them on his channel. He loves to use the channel ASFM audio, and none of his videos are funny at all. I think the only people who watch his like channel aren't even fetuses; they're zygotes. The freaking cell. And it's just like I think it's a degenerate who runs this channel because he also made a video like FNAF as anime characters and gave them some interesting characteristics on their body. I'll give that to you to look it up if you want to. Probably please don't. He also makes story-driven animations. They're straight dog water. All right. He uses text to speech for the voices. I understand maybe being a little have a little social anxiety and not being comfortable with talking in front of cameras. But you have no emotion in a story-driven animation when there's a text-to-speech voice. How am I supposed to connect with the characters when I'm listening to a freaking robot? All right. And the animation of this channel is like terrible SFM animation. I know. I've used SFM. I've seen tutorials on how to use SFM. It is freaking hard to use. Understandable. But come on, if you're gonna upload this stuff, at least be decent at it. And there's like no quality controls on his videos either, because we might have something not so terrible one day, and then freaking a whole dookie dog pile of just trash content right under that. He uploads them daily, so clearly either these are all stolen or somehow he is managing to make a new SFM animation every day, which is completely unlikely. I'm not even really sure how many videos of his are stolen. But the only people who could enjoy the content is freaking zygotes, not even fetuses. This is what comes before the fetus, for all those who don't know. A zygote. Anyway. Now, for this next part, if self-harm or suicide triggers you, you want to skip this section and just go straight to the outro, right? Because I'm going to be talking about something a little serious, and this will be the most serious part of the video. So, yeah, just skip if you need to. I'll give timestamps. Alright, so Baby Hotline is a song by Jack Strawber. The song deals with topics like suicide, alcohol abuse, and anger towards depression medication. This is a very serious song and deals with very serious topics. So tell me why people in the FNAF community think this song, this serious song, is about FNAF. Now, basically what they do is that they put the song onto the top of the screen, usually on Shorts or TikTok, and put people who know at the bottom with FNAF edit. A song about suicide where they try to put FNAF edits over it. They even do this in Gacha Life. Like, come on. This has become such a problem, there's now a meme about it. Alright? This is just terrible. With this series of a message, FNAF kids should not think Purple Guy, Freddy, FNAF. Like, this is bad. This is terrible. Now, I'm not in the FNAF community, alright? I've never thought about being in the FNAF community. I have played their games, alright? But if I ever thought about it, that's gone now. Alright, I'm never going to join the community after this if I ever thought of it. The only reason I'm making this video is because of this. This is scummy, alright? This man is pouring his heart out into a song, doing like extremely sensitive topics, only for FNAF kids to think it's about William Afton. Alright. I've officially lost all hope in humanity. Alright, I can't do this anymore. Gen Z is it's terrible. I know I sound like a boomer right now, and that's just terrible. Thank you for watching this video. You've made it to the outro. Hooray, you've gone through this video. This video might be a little bit longer than all my other content because I usually make pretty short content. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and because I have a bunch of other videos. I have a bunch of other videos in the works, but I'm probably gonna take maybe the rest of this month off and a little bit of a couple weeks off for the next month because I'm a little burnt out and I need video ideas, and I'm sure my editor needs a break too. Anyway, I'd like to thank my editor, my fans, and anybody who's came to support my content. Anyway, bye.